Oh, the eggs. Those are, oh, I like that.
Plug in your head.
That's right.
Oh, no.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh, it's just a bunny rabbit? It's got a huge shot. Giant.
All right.
Dearly beloved, we've gathered here today in the sight of God and these witnesses to join Rich Morpurgo and Lindy Eberhardt in the bonds of holy matrimony. The union which we are here today to witness is the first and oldest rite in the world. Marriage was instituted by God himself, and the first marriage was performed by him. So significant is marriage that the Son of God chose to begin his earthly ministry by joining in a wedding celebration with friends. So it becomes us all to realize the sanctity of this ceremony. It is such a commitment of self to one another in Christ which God expects each of us to make, and which Rich and Lindy will make in the pledges they will give today. Rich, do you take Lindy to be your wife, to live together in the holy bond of married love? Do you promise to honor and uphold her and to join with her in making a home that will endure in love and peace? Do you affirm your purpose of a deeper union with her, whereby you both will know joy and the fulfillment of love? Do you pledge to her your complete faithfulness through all the changing experiences of life? And of your own free will, do you now give yourself to her completely, body, mind, and soul, that from this day forward you will be hers alone as long as you both shall live? If so, please respond by saying, I do. Lindy, do you take Rich to be your husband, to live together in the holy bond of married love? Do you promise to honor and uphold him and to join with him in making a home that will endure in love and in peace? Do you affirm your purpose of a deeper union with him, whereby you both will know joy and the fulfillment of love? Do you pledge to him your complete faithfulness through all the changing experiences of life? And of your own free will, do you now give yourself to him completely, body, mind, and soul, that from this day forward you will be his alone, as long as you both shall live? If so, please respond by saying, I do.
I do.
I would at this time ask the assembly here gathered to join in this declaration of intent. Friends and loved ones of Rich and Lindy, do you at this time commit yourselves to the loving support, nurture, and encouragement of this couple? Do you promise to hold them accountable to the vows they will make before God? To remind them of their sacred commitment to one another and assist them as far as it is possible in maintaining a pure and growing relationship? To model before them and thereby encourage them in a healthy and wholesome marriage relationship? To stand beside them as they fulfill these vows throughout their lifetime together? If so, please respond by saying, I do.
I do.
Let us hear from the word of the Lord from Paul's first letter to the Corinthians. If I speak in the tongues of men and angels but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Today, in God's presence, you are to become a family. The scriptural mystery will again be fulfilled. The two shall become one flesh. What each of you has been individually, you will now become together with Christ as your partner in your marriage. What has touched your lives, what will touch your lives as individuals, will now become part of a new unity. The two shall become one flesh. The gift of your separate individuality and uniqueness today, you lay aside in order to share with each other. Rich and Lindy, today you join together to become a new family. From two, a new unity of three is now created. Love and hate, care and neglect, hurt and healing, happiness and sorrow will all continue to touch your lives. But what you now experience, you experience together. as one. You're now one flesh. At this time, the bride and groom will exchange their vows, which they have written themselves. Rich, will you please make your vows to Lindy by repeating after me? I, Rich, take you, Lindy,
I, Rich, take you, Lindy,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
my best friend, my faithful partner,
my best friend, my faithful partner,
and my love for the rest of my life.
and my love for the rest of my life.
In the presence of God and our families,
In the presence of God and our families,
I offer to you my vow to stand by you,
I offer you my vow to stand by you
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in joy and in sorrow.
in joy and in sorrow.
I promise to love you unconditionally,
I promise to love you,
to support you in your goals and desires,
to support you in your goals and desires,
to honor and respect you for as long as we both shall live.
to honor and respect you for as long as we both shall live.
No baby.
And now, Lindy, will you please make your vows to Rich by repeating after me?
Goes both ways.
I, Lindy, take you, Rich,
I, Lindy, take you, Rich,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
my best friend, my faithful partner,
my best friend and my faithful partner,
and my love for the rest of my life.
and my love for the rest of my life.
In the presence of God and our families,
In the presence of God and our families,
I offer to you my vow to stand by you
I offer you my vow to stand by you
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in joy and in sorrow.
in joy and in sorrow.
I promise to love you unconditionally,
I promise to love you unconditionally,
to support you in your goals and desires,
to support you in your goals and desires,
to honor and respect you
to honor and respect you,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
What tokens do you present as a symbolic confirmation of your promise to each other?
You see these rings?
Where'd they come from?
You go up to him first.
What happened?
You take my ring.
Don't drop them through the
You
cracks.
don't have to-
And you say these rings. What tokens do you bring as a symbolic confirmation of your promise to each
These
other?
rings.
Wedding rings serve as a fitting symbol of the vows you have just spoken. They are the outward and visible sign of an inward and invisible reality, the love that binds your hearts together in God. Rich, please place the ring on Lindy's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
in token of our marriage vows.
in token of our marriage vows.
May it ever be a symbol
May it ever be a symbol
of the unbroken bond of our love.
of the unbroken bond of our love.
And now, Lindy, please place the ring on Rich's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
in token of our marriage vows.
in token of our marriage vows.
May it ever be a symbol
May it forever be a symbol
of the unbroken bond of our love.
of the unbroken bond of our love.
By the authority vested in me as a representative of the state of Indiana, as a minister of the gospel, and because of these vows made in the presence of these witnesses, it is my joy to pronounce you husband and wife. Mr. and Mrs. Morpurgo, please welcome one another into your newly formed family with a kiss. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. I give you Mr. and Mrs. Rich Morpurgo.
Where's all the rice?
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
You a good girl.
Good, smart move there. Best move you'll ever make.
Congratulations. Right on.
A little merger.
I was trying to figure out who the third person
She's going, what's going on?
It's gone. It's gone. It's got the preacher.